So, I don't really know how to start this video. I didn't really honestly have one planned for today. I just figured I'd sit down and make an update video for my YouTube because a lot's been going on and I haven't had a lot of time to make any new videos. I have been trying to keep up on uploading every Tuesday and Thursday like I want to, but unfortunately, with the things that have been going on, it's just been getting harder to actually be able to film. So I figured I would update you guys in case I end up taking a break for a little while or anything. I just don't know how I will be able to continue posting through Christmas with everything going on because I've just got a lot going on. So let's get into talking about that, I guess. The main thing that I have going on is that unfortunately my dad is now on hospice and I am taking care of him the best that I can. Every day I have to help him with stuff and everything, and I'm completely okay with that. I want to be there for my dad, but at the same time, that is taking up a lot of my time, and I don't feel like I have the time or energy to film videos that I actually want to put out or put my energy into. I just don't feel like I have the energy to put my all into my videos right now. And that's something that I don't want to be missing from my videos. I want to put my best into my videos and everything. So being there for my dad is just something that's really important to me right now, and I kind of want to focus on that a bit more than my YouTube at the moment. Family has always meant a lot to me, and my parents especially mean a lot to me. So I just really want to be there for him, especially when he really needs it. Unfortunately, I just don't have as much time in my days and everything as I felt like I did before he was on hospice, especially because unfortunately, with the type of cancer he has, things will only decline now that he's on hospice, and that's something that really worries me, is that I don't have a lot of time left with him, so I'm really trying to spend as much time with him as I can. And if that means that some of my videos take the back burner, then that's okay with me, because my dad just means a lot to me. He means the world to me, and he deserves to feel as comfortable and as taken care of as he can. Come here. Oh, yes. My little baby. Oh, you come back? You come back for me? You could never leave me alone. You love me too much. Oh, I love you. I love you. My baby. Oh, you come back again? Oop, you come back again? I love you so much, Stinky. So, of course, I am willing to put my YouTube on hold and pause making videos for now just so that I can be there for my dad. And I just really want to show him my support and my love right now. It's something that is just really important to me, that he knows how much I'm there for him and how much I love him, because as a child, I don't know if I showed it enough, which of course, a child always shows you how much they love you, but me and my dad didn't always have the best relationship throughout my whole life. I was kind of not really a troublemaker child, but I was a bit of a child who would talk back and stuff, and my dad never understood how to deal with that, so he would get a bit angry and stuff like that. So we had a turbulent relationship through some of the years, especially when I was a teen and going through all those hormones and everything. So I just really want to show him as much love as I can now that I'm an adult, and show him that I'll be okay and everything. I know that's something that probably matters a lot to him, is knowing that I'll be okay even when he's gone. And I just have to show him that somehow I will be okay. Obviously, I'm going to miss him more than anything in the whole world, and I don't want him to leave. But of course, it's important to show him that I will somehow get through it. I will be okay. And when his time comes, that's okay. He will be able to go peacefully, I hope. That's the plan. So that's just something that I've been dealing with, and obviously it's hard to think about, so I'm trying not to cry now. But I've been dealing with that for a good while. He's been on hospice for about 3 weeks now, and I haven't put it in a video because I haven't wanted to say anything now. But it's getting to the point where I kind of have to say something because it's taking up a lot of my time and my YouTube is being affected. So I figured I'd have to say something. Thank you for checking on me. But obviously that's been really hard to deal with lately. And I've had a lot of other stuff on my mind. Just a lot of stuff going on. My birthday's coming up on December 13th. I will be 27, I believe. So my 27th birthday is soon. And I'm really hoping that I can get a little bit of money for my birthday or something because I'm trying to get 2 things before the end of next year. I'm trying to get a new mattress because I'm still sleeping on my futon mattress in my room, and it's not a very good mattress for my back, but at least I have a new bed frame, so that's been helping quite a bit. But unfortunately, I would like to get a new mattress soon. And then the second item is a new phone because my current phone has been glitching really bad lately, and for some reason, it even says like system UI not responding, so then I'll have to close it down, and then my whole phone will go black, and then I'll have to restart the phone. It's a really weird glitch. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm worried that I won't have a phone to call people with soon, or for like emergencies and stuff. I'm worried that I won't have my phone and then it won't be like functioning or able to call. Even when I try to call people, it takes at least 20 seconds before it starts ringing. And it's like, if I've got an axe murderer after me, I don't want my phone to be taking 20 seconds to dial, or to be taking that long to even pull up the phone dialing screen. So I just really need a new phone soon, and so those are the 2 things that I'm trying to get by the end of 2026. For the mattress, unfortunately, I do really, really hope that I get that before my spine surgery, so that's something that I've actually been asking for donations for. I probably won't ask YouTube for donations. I don't really know. I feel really grateful for everyone who donated towards my wheelchair already, and that still hasn't even arrived yet, so I still haven't been able to make a video about it for you guys yet. But I'm really, really grateful that you all donated to help me get my wheelchair, so I feel grateful and everything that I feel like I don't have. Like, I should be grateful for what I've already been given, and I shouldn't ask for more, if that makes sense. So I don't really feel like I should ask YouTube for donations towards my mattress. I don't know. I can technically add my link in the description of this video if I end up feeling like it, but I just already feel so grateful for everything that everyone on YouTube has already done for me that I don't feel like I have the right to ask, I guess. I don't really know. I feel like I'm using the wrong words, but I think you guys will know what I mean. But basically, those are the 2 things that I'm really stressing about right now because I have a spine surgery coming up potentially. We're going to talk about it on the 23rd of December and actually talk about if we're going through with that surgery or not. Because like I said in one of my past videos, I am technically in remission from IIH. They have me off my Diamox and my pressure was normal for the time being. So we are staying off the Diamox, and I am going to see if the pressure builds back up, which it kind of feels like it is, but at the same time, my body could just be having symptoms of something that isn't actually happening, I guess. I don't know. They said my pressure was normal, but I still feel my symptoms, so I guess we'll just monitor it and see how it goes. But basically, if my pressure starts to build again, then I assume that I will for sure get the spine surgery. And so if I do get that spine surgery, I really want to be able to get the new mattress before then so that I have a proper mattress to heal in afterwards and to just rest and lay in bed afterwards and let my body properly heal. But unfortunately, a bed is not cheap. The bed frame itself was already not cheap, unfortunately, because I had to get a queen size since that's the size that the futon mat would fit on. And now I have to buy a queen size mattress because that's the size mattress that'll fit on the bed frame. So unfortunately, it's just not cheap because of the sizing. If I had a twin bed frame or mattress situation, it'd probably be cheaper, but unfortunately, I have what I have, so I just have to work around it. But unfortunately, that's just an expense that I don't think I'll be able to pay anytime soon. We are struggling to pay a lot of things these days. The economy's not doing so great, and I feel like a lot of you will relate to that. Yeah, it is not easy out there, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not, I am very, very sorry, and I'm in the same boat with you, but we will get through this somehow. How, I'm not so sure, but we will get through it. What really sucks on top of all of this is that because I haven't had much time or energy, my room is once again starting to build clutter and look a mess, and I am getting a little bit depressed because of it. I just don't like a messy room. I prefer when it is tidy and clean, it just makes me feel better. And right now, my room is not that. So, unfortunately, I am struggling with my mood a little bit too because of my surroundings and everything, but unfortunately, that's just something that I'm gonna have to deal with until I have the energy to clean it, I guess. I asked my mom for a little bit of help with the cat box last week, and she was willing to help with that. So I might ask her to help me with that again this week. But I don't want to ask her for too much help because she is the only one in our house working right now. She honestly shouldn't even be working. I believe that she is disabled too. She probably wouldn't label herself disabled, so I probably shouldn't either. But she has a lot of chronic pain and stuff like that, so I think that she shouldn't have to work through that. But unfortunately, we just don't have a choice. Our family doesn't have a choice. I should be getting a job, and I don't even think I'd be able to find one. But I'm waiting until my wheelchair arrives to actually start looking for one because I know that whatever job I have, I would end up quitting after a week because my back wouldn't allow me to work any further without my wheelchair. I just know that most jobs in this area, if I was even accepted into a position, they are standing positions, and my back is not able to handle something like that anymore. I don't know what's wrong with my back. No doctor has ever actually looked into it for me. I've complained about back pain a ton, and I've never had it looked into by a doctor. But that's mainly one of the reasons I wanted my wheelchair, was because if I get a job, there's no way that I'll be able to stand there for the full shift. So I'm hoping that I'll get a job with my wheelchair and hopefully not be discriminated against, because I know that's something that happens a lot. And so that's something I'm not really looking forward to experiencing, but it's just something that will probably happen at some point. So that is the only way I can think of being able to get a job right now, because I don't think I qualify for any office positions. I don't have a lot of work experience in the past because I became disabled in high school and ended up basically not even really finishing high school the way I expected to. I stopped going completely around the middle towards the end of sophomore year, and I missed almost every single day of my junior and senior year of high school until about the last 3 months of school. I decided I was just going to drop out, because how do you fix your grades in the last couple of months of your senior year? And then they offered me a program through after school program basically called STAR, and it was where I would go to a small building that they made specifically for an after school program, and they would do a couple of classes there, and I would be able to get my credits through there while going to school for less hours and having less workload, essentially. And so it was amazing for a disabled student to be able to go through. It was something that I really, really needed a lot sooner, and I wish we had known about a lot sooner, because I was able to completely finish high school and get my diploma within those last 3 months, even though I was so far behind, and I was able to manage it solely because of the STAR program. And then after that, I tried to join the workforce and everything, but it just did not go the way I expected. I ended up working for McDonald's a couple of times, and that put a massive toll on my body. I'm pretty sure that's even why my back hurts as much as it does today, because of everything they had me doing there. There was a lot of things that my manager had me doing that weren't technically for the crew members to do, and another manager ended up getting really mad and saying that I could have gotten hurt. That's another story for another time. But yeah, I had really bad experiences working at McDonald's. And then after that, I ended up working for Two Men in a Truck, and that was my favorite job because my boss was so understanding of basically everything. Like, she understood my mental health, she understood my physical health, and she was so understanding and kind about all of it. So anytime I had any complaints, she was there and she understood and she was on top of it. And so I really loved my boss there. But unfortunately, since I was a packer, what I had to do was I would take people's belongings when they were about to move, and I would pack them into boxes. So I would take like your books and put them in boxes, or I would take your kitchenware and put it in boxes, or I would take your clothes and put them in boxes. And when doing that, it's a lot of bending and up and down movement over the boxes, and that was killing my back as well. And at the time, I had undiagnosed IIH as well, so the pressure in my head was fluctuating. I also had undiagnosed POTS, so I was suffering at that job. But because I loved the workplace so much and the atmosphere that my boss created, I stayed for a little over a year. And then unfortunately, I did have to quit because my disability just became too much for me to handle. It was like I felt like I was going to pass out every shift. It was just too much, especially because a lot of the people that Two Men in a Truck ended up packing for were older people. And older people seem to keep the temperature in their houses very warm. And heat is something that really triggers my POTS. And another thing that sucked was that while working for Two Men in a Truck, you had to keep the uniform on. So if I didn't have a clean t-shirt that day, I had to keep my sweatshirt with the logo on the whole day. And so then that also created more heat and body heat that would trigger my POTS and everything. So it was just not a very good situation for someone with my conditions. So eventually I ended up quitting. It was my best job that I ever had though, and genuinely, if I could go back, I would. But basically, that is most of my job experience. I haven't really done much other than that. I mean, I had a 1 week stint at a lunch lady job at a school, but other than that, I really don't have much work experience. So I don't know if I'll even be hired on anywhere because I haven't been employed in such a long time at this point. I've had at least 7 or more years unemployed. I mean, I've had stints of self-employment, and it's never really gone very far. I've tried to make a couple businesses and I've sold a couple items here and there, but I've never made profit off my businesses. Usually I stay in the red because I have to spend money in order to start the business, and then the money that I make back usually doesn't cover what I spent. Right now I'm doing my sticker business and I'm still in the red for that, but I am making a little bit more money than any of my last businesses, so that's actually really surprising and really exciting. Hopefully my sticker business will actually work out and maybe I'll make a decent amount of income off that. That would be really great if I could, because like I said, I don't know if I will be able to get a regular job anytime soon. So self-employment seems like the best option right now. Also, speaking of my birthday coming up on December 13th, that is this Saturday, and I am really excited. I did my nails for it. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can kind of see them. They're pink and shiny. I like how they kind of look like opalesque almost. But yeah, I did my nails and I think they look really cute. And I'm gonna wear a cute outfit for my birthday, and I'm probably gonna film it so that I can do a little birthday vlog. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think we're gonna go thrifting and we're probably gonna go to get lunch. I kind of want to try the new Grinch meal, which is at McDonald's. I just want to try it because it has like pickle salt for your fries, which sounds really interesting and kind of good. So yeah, we'll probably get that for lunch, or I'll get that for lunch, and then my mom will obviously order something else because she's pretty picky with her food, or not really picky, but she prefers like things that are plain. So I don't think she would try the pickle salt. But yeah, we'll probably get McDonald's for lunch and go from there. yeah, I'll end up filming a little birthday vlog. That'll probably be one of my next videos. I think I might add an Amazon wish list in the description, so if anyone wants to send me anything for my birthday, they can. This goes more towards like any of my family and friends that watch my videos. Most of my other viewers don't have to if they don't want to. This is genuinely just towards my family members and friends. But if you guys want to send me anything for my birthday, I will add my Amazon wish list or my Cash App in my description of this video for you guys. You don't have to, it's just in case you want to. I just know that I have a couple family members and friends who might not know what to get me or anything, and of course you don't have to get me anything at all, but if you did want to, that will be in the description, so then you guys can check it out. And I think that's about all I have to talk about for this video. So if you want to follow along with my content, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!